Hey guys, Evacso here. Today I've got CPU versus CPU realistic sliders, and I've been working on these sliders for a lot of weeks now just because they were really bad at attacking before. The CPU just weren't really making chances happen, no scoring chances at all. They were good defensively and it just meant there was no goals at all. But now with a lot of updates, finally the CPU play a lot better. They just know how to attack. They're very good at dribbling now, passing the ball. They just make the right decisions now. So heading into it, I do have sort of two slider sets, but I just got the one slider set and I'll have a few changes for the short game sliders. So these work for all minutes pretty much, 4 minutes all the way to 10-minute halves. And the difficult level is legendary, and they also work on world class difficulty. Again, with competitive mode on off and player based difficulty on off. So heading to the camera settings, so I usually play with the broadcast camera, with the custom camera, height on 10 and zoom on 0. Heading to the CPU sliders, so there's some big changes with this for the CPU versus CPU. So you still want to try to make them more attacking. Like they're still probably not quite up to it, but at least they're able to sort of score some goals now. A few weeks ago when I was making the sliders, it was just hopeless. Like I had like everything on like 100 just to make them score goals. Like I had the build up speed, I think I'm 56, and still they was passing the ball backwards, just not making the right decision a lot of times. But anyway, we got the tackle aggression on 95. I did have this on 99 before, but they obviously do tackle more often when it's on 99, and you still want to have some advantage with the CPU to make some attacking chances. So I have this on 95, build up speed on 53, but if you're playing with short game sliders, put this up to 54. But if you're playing with anything between 7 and 10 minute halves, play it with build up speed on 53, shot frequency on 92 for anything for the longer halves, and again for the short game sliders, have this on 95. First touch pass frequency on 47, crossing frequency, I've increased this a lot up to 92. Dribble frequency increases as well up to 56. They just weren't really dribbling with the ball, weren't making any chances. A lot of first time pass happening, and that's why I had to lower this down. So when they did make the decisions of the CPU better, they did make their first touch pass frequency a lot higher. So I had to lower this down first time underneath 50, and they did improve their skill moves. So I had to lower this down to 40. Heading the game type settings, so we got the sprint speed on 36 for using the CPU. I did have this on like 30 before, but had to increase this a little bit just so they can like run in behind a bit more often. Acceleration on 46 for using CPU. Got the shot error increases to 83 for using CPU. They've just made shooting so much better, especially for the CPU. When you're normally taking shots, they're not as, I would say, accurate as the CPUs. They're just very good at shooting. Like if you had this shot error at 70, they'll have like 90% shots on target. So I have to increase this to 83 for using CPU. Again, if you're playing the short game sliders, have this at 78 for the user team and the CPU team. So you do want to change it both things because the user team sort of is still affected a little bit. Anyways, we've got the shot speed at 51 for the user and CPU. I would just say CPU as well for this, so everything is the exact same. So I've got the header shot error on 20 for the CPU team. We've got the pass error on 55. Again, if you're playing with short game sliders, just to chuck this down to 54 for both user and CPU. Pass speed on 44. Header pass error on 55. Injury frequency on 65. Severity on 25. Goal capability on 45. Again, if you're playing with the short game sliders, lower this down to 44 as well. We've got the team positioning, so marking at 66. I did have this a lot lower when I was making sliders before. I think I had this down to like 55, and it just means like no marking whatsoever. It's just like sort of zonal marking, and that was just like everywhere on the pitch, and it just wasn't working, and they still weren't finding a way to make attacking chances happen. Just losing the ball constantly and just doing stupid things and holding the ball for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds at a time and not making a chance happen. It was really annoying. Anyway, I got the run frequency at 94. Actually, wait. We've got the marking, so at 66 for the longer halves, and for short game sliders, have this at 62 for using CPU. And we've got the run frequency at 95 for using CPU. Line height on 78, line length on 43, and if you're playing with the short game sliders, chuck this up to 45 for user and CPU. Line width on 76, and again, For the short game sliders, put this up to 78 for using CPU. And then we got the fullback position, and on 99, they need to figure out a way to make the fullbacks make runs, because on 99 they are not good enough. They don't really help the attack at all, unless like sometimes the whole sort of field positioning does shift to one side. Just means they had to finally have a bit of a room to run forward, and that's really the only time a fullback goes forward. Power bar obviously on 50, first touch control error on 80, intercept error on 90, ball deflection error on 75. I've got the tackle assistance down to 15. It sounds very low, but still when there's like a tackle coming in, like they pretty much always win the ball. They did make like an update like a few weeks ago where they got more chance of winning the ball, but I feel like it's like nearly 100% chance they always win the ball. Like I never see where there's like a tackle coming in and like it bounces around a little bit, you know, especially like when they're like near the sideline and there's like a tackle and they're just like the board does not move. The person that goes in for the tackle wins the ball and just able to run like without anybody sort of on him. Like the ball just sort of sticks to their foot as soon as they make a tackle. It's just so unrealistic. Even at 15, I feel like it's still too high. You can try this at 10. Yeah, I just haven't really gone any lower than 15. I just found like 15, it was kind of working for a little bit. Anyways, that is it for the sliders. I will be updating these sliders later on once there's some bigger gameplay updates, especially for the CPU, obviously, to change the CPU to CPU sliders. I've just been working on these for so long. I'm so glad they made some big gameplay updates for the CPU. Anyways, please comment down once you've tested these. You know, I haven't tested these with all leagues. I have tested them with all Premier League teams, all Championship teams, and a couple like Bundesliga and La Liga teams. If you're testing them out with like some really like low like leagues, like maybe like somewhere else really low league in like Europe or something, please comment down, you know, once you've tested these, see if they still work in those competitions as well. Anyways, that is it for the slides. Let's get into the gameplay. Alright, here we go. We've got Nottingham Forest versus Brentford at the City ground. That is Nottingham Forest's ground. We've got Brentford kicking the ball off. We've got Damsgaard with the ball. We've got Derek Ray, Stuart Robson on the match commentary. Obviously you cannot hear that, so Henderson with the ball. I can't believe he's signed for them. He's like, what, 35, 36 years old. And still playing for England too. I can't believe he's starting for England right now. Like, obviously, maybe the games aren't that important. Shade. Oh, I thought there was going to be a goal there. Oh, I'm surprised Brentford didn't go through there. Hudson-Odoi with the ball. Henderson to Chris Wood. Sangare. Can't believe Ange got sacked so early. I'm so upset with that. I feel like he should have had a few more games just to sort of, you know, get things rolling. I don't know what's up with their team. I swear they've got a good squad of players. They really do. Like Chris Wood up top, I think he might have got an injury maybe. I didn't see him starting for a few games. Like Hudson-Odoi, Anderson, Morgan Gibbs-White, like Hudson-Odoi, I don't know if I said that, but they've got a good squad of players. Especially the attack, or even the centre-backs, like, got good players. They came, what, like 5th or 6th or something last season? Maybe they dropped down to 7th, but yeah, they had a very good season last year. Can't believe they sacked that old manager. He did not deserve to get sacked. Here we go, we got Brentford on a little attack. Cavallo. Crossing early. Oh, you might get a second chance here. Oh, it's bouncing around there. Good clearance. And Doi plays it up to Chris Wood. Nice ball. He's got to play inside. Morgan Gibbs-White plays it to him. Can he finish that? Oh, yes. Straight past the keeper. Keeper had his hands out. Almost saving it. Really close to it. Just enough power to sort of just get past him. That ball from Chris Wood definitely opened everything up. Captain strikes. Ndoi to Morgan Gibbs-White. Can play it through. Hudson-Odoi stopped his run. Here he is with the ball. Chris Wood now. Back to Hudson-Odoi. Good passing. Can they make a break? Hudson-Odoi hitting it from distance doesn't work out. At least with these sliders, they actually are now shooting from outside the box. Like, obviously there's some shots outside the box, but there have been a lot of goals from outside the box as well. Some good shots into the top corner where the keeper just couldn't save it. Chris Wood with it. Oh, he loses it in the midfield. Not good. Igor to Henderson. Almost a good ball. Oi, jeez. Look, I do have it on 95 tackle aggression, but I haven't seen too many cards. It's one of the first few cards. It's from Jordan Henderson. Really was not needed. Maybe he did have him for pace though. Oh, that's a good ball. He should have put some more pressure on Milinkovic. He's slow as. Another foul. That's another yellow card. I think this might be the first game with 2 yellows. It's good to show that. Tackle aggression working very well. Lobbed up here. Someone's ball. Aurelio. To Anderson. Going down a path. Guard lays it off to Henderson. Good ball to Cavallo. Igor. First time hits the crossbar. He can't get the second chance either. Anderson able to clear it as well. Brentford still on the attack. They're looking to even it out. No, I don't know where he was passing then. Damsgaard with the ball again. Up to Igor. Igor to Damsgaard. Cavallo. Igor's through. Can he finish that? Good save from Sells. Nice, keeping them in. Got a corner. A lot of times there's a lot of goals from corners. I feel like the attacking team just wins the header like 70% of the time. I don't know if the accuracy of like crosses are just better this year, especially for corners. Here's a goal. Oh, close range save. And that is it for the first half. Good amount of shots. Brentford probably had the most chances, but not the most clear-cut chances. Aina has read that. Too easy, really. Chris Wood with it. Good ball. Hudson-Odoi. Can he win that? Oh, it was close. I don't know if he was trying to shoot or... Oh, this is bad. Chris Wood. Oh, couldn't finish it. On his left foot. I don't know if he is left-footed or not. Igor with it. Igor still running. Oh, here we go. Odengo. Nice. Just beats the keeper. Finds the bottom corner. Didn't think it had enough power. Just makes it past him. What a ball from Igor. Came deep. Grabbed the ball. Created play. Good goal. Yeah, Angie's not there anymore. Very sad. Damsgaard with it. Places it to Shade. Shade shoots. Ooh. That's a very good shot from outside the box. Who's making the sub now? Hudson-Odoi off. Ooh. Who's coming on? Is that Zinchenko? No. Another bloke. Does Zinchenko play for Nottingham now? I can't remember. Is that Arsenal and then gone somewhere else? Ooh. Another good save. Seriously, Nottingham Forest need to find a way back in this game. At this rate, they're going to lose. Oh, good save. Cross in. I'm not sure who won that header. But again, Brentford has the ball in Nottingham Forest. Final third. Damsgaard plays the ball through to Igor. Plays it back to Dango. Dango shooting close post. Still, oh, luckily, what a relief. Good on Nottingham Forest finally on the ball. Gibbs White is coming through. Zinchenko. It is. Wait, that is Zinchenko. Did they put the wrong name or something? Because Zinchenko is literally playing where Hudson-Odoi was playing. Well, Gibbs White. This is Sangare and Doi. I feel like I can get a goal here. Oh, what a reverse ball. Didn't get enough on it then. On the cross field. And he runs through. Good touch from Sells. Chips it. Chris Wood needs to come close to that ball. Just standing, waiting for it. Not long now. 88th minute. Janelt. This might be last chance for a goal. Maybe Nottingham gets it. Come on. Let's go all the way. How much time we're going to get? Oh, it's the 90th minute. Loses the ball. Added 2 minutes. Igor. Oh, trying to win the ball back. Come on, win it up high. Gotta put the pressure on. Looks like it's not going to happen. Igor. And that will be it. So 1-1, Nottingham Forest, Brentford. With a few chances both ends, but Brentford definitely probably deserved the 3 points there in the end. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.